Welcome to a presentation about the project process of introducing an Algorithmica Technologies software in your plant. As these softwares require users to change their behavior, it's actually more of a project than a mere software installation. And so it's important to keep in mind that it is not just about software and technology, but it is about people and processes as well. So there is an aspect of project and change management involved in introducing a software into your environment. First, we need to decide what do we want to do, what are our goals, then to discuss where are we currently, how shall we accomplish our goals in a project environment, and lastly, who is going to do what, and that involves some change management. The project usually takes 4 steps. The first is to perform a couple of workshops. In the second, the models are created. In the third, the software is installed and operated. And in the fourth, we test use the software in the actual live plant. In step number 1, we organize a workshop together in which we first set up the project management, such as who is going to be in the teams, who is going to be the project manager. We then discuss what we actually want to do, which plant we're going to look at, which tags inside that plant are going to be part of the mathematical model, and what are the goals that we want to achieve with that mathematical model. We then collect a number of metadata about each of the tags in that plant, and we read out the historical data for those tags so that models can be created. At the end of that, we are ready to model the plant. In modeling, all the data that we collected in the workshops is put into the database and cleaned up so that the data really represents the plant. Then Algorithmica will create the mathematical models for you and document the model quality and get back to you with a report and presentation about how good the model is and what could have been achieved by using that model in the past. If you're happy with this and its added value, then we progress to the implementation stage, where we first install the software on a server of your choice and get the software to run live with data coming from the plant, and we go through a process of fine-tuning where we may or may not discover that some of the information from the workshop initially might not be completely correct, and therefore at this stage needs some adjustment. Having made the adjustments and being happy with the model's performance, we progress to the live use phase, where we test the software under real conditions in real time for 1 or 2 months until we can be sure that the model really is operational and really does deliver a certain amount of added value. At the end of the test, we can then conclude that the test has been successful, and you can enter the actual live use phase where you use the software normally, and that is begun by signing a license agreement with Algorithmica. Thank you for your attention.